Alright, hey, what's going on, dudes? I am D-Man from Battle Bros here. Bringing you probably the first, well, it's the last one I recorded, but the first, probably, or maybe the last, I don't know. Probably the first, though, of, Pokemon Wi-Fi battles. This is the newest I recorded, but it's probably going to be the last I upload, mainly because, I want to talk about a few things about this series. So, if in the next episode I say it's the first one, it's not, but it was the first one I recorded, and I originally intended to upload that first, so yeah, but this is basically Pokemon Wi-Fi battles, and I'm not going to put an intro on this, just because it's going to be a lot easier to upload these if I don't waste time putting an intro on it and stuff. So I'll probably just upload the raw file or something, unless I can't. Okay, I don't know if I can, but we'll see. So, yeah, basically this series is going to be me showing you guys some Wi-Fi battles I did. In the next couple of episodes after this one, I will be fighting Alex. Of course, he was not there for the recording sections of those, so it's just going to be me talking. But yeah, so in this one, I took on some guy named Artent Y Star. I'm assuming that means he has Pokemon Y. And his team was Blastoise, Scizor, Gardevoir, Tyranitar, Charizard, and Aggron. Where my team was Tyranitar, Blastoise, Lucario, Talonflame, Garchomp, and Venusaur. So we kind of had a couple of the same Pokemon, not too many though. And I actually think this is probably one of the best battles I've had. I really liked this battle. This one was fun. So he takes me in a challenge. So it's a critical battle, by the way. I forgot to mention that. So I send out Tyranitar, Lucario, and Blastoise. He sends out Aggron, Tyranitar, and Charizard. So the Sandstorm kicks up. I have my Lucario use Aura Sphere on his Aggron, and that's super effective and kills it in one hit, which is really good. I didn't know what it was going to do, but luckily it did double damage. I didn't think that was going to hit all three of us. It did. It was super effective on my Lucario, but not very effective on Blastoise and Tyranitar. So I go for the Hydro Pump, hit his Charizard, just not enough to kill it. His Tyranitar uses Earthquake, which doesn't affect his Charizard, but hits my Blastoise and my Tyranitar, and super effective on Tyranitar, and it's a critical hit on Blastoise. I had my Tyranitar use Stealth Rock, because that's always a good move to lead off with. And a lot of them, just Blastoise and Charizard get hit with Sandstorm. He sends out his Scizor, and then the stones dig into it. I have my Lucario use Aura Sphere on his Charizard just to kill it, just to get it out of there, so I don't have to worry about it, because I knew Lucario was going to be attacking first, and I wanted to make sure that I would get rid of the Charizard. His Scizor used X-Scizor, which just barely doesn't kill my Lucario. It's really good. I used Bite on Scizor, and I didn't even think of hitting Tyranitar with a water attack, which was kind of stupid of me. So then my Tyranitar uses Dark Pulse on the Scizor and doesn't kill it. It does do a good amount of damage. My Blastoise gets hit with the Sandstorm. He sends out his Gardevoir, and it changes its ability to my Blastoise's. He Mega Evolved his Tyranitar. And I wasn't too worried. I was not really worried, actually. I used close combat on the Caesar just to get it out of there, just to kill it. I probably could have used Aura Sphere and not have my stats lowered, but I figured why not, just to make sure. Better safe than sorry. Used Bite on the Gardevoir. Didn't think it would do as much damage as it did, but it does do a bit of damage. The Dazzling Gem hits all three of us, kills every single one of them, and it kind of brings him back into the game, and I thought at this time that he only had his Gardevoir and his Tyranitar, so I was like, okay, whatever, it doesn't really matter. So I was working when I was sending out my Pokemon, I was setting them out around him only having those two Pokemon, but then he does something tricky. He sends out his Blastoise, and I totally forgot that he had a Blastoise, and it kind of just blew me away. I'm like, oh crap. So I sent out my Garchomp, my Venusaur, my Talonflame, and the stones dig into Blastoise. I Mega Evolved my Garchomp because Garchomp, man. And I know my Talonflame's going to be able to attack first, so I want to get rid of that Gardevoir, so I use Steel Wing. So I know that's going to be super effective because it's part Fairy, and luckily it kills the Gardevoir, so that's good. I have my Garchomp use Dragon Breath, which doesn't hit. His Blastoise uses Water Pulse. He's super effective and doesn't kill my Talonflame though, which is really good. Sleep Powder misses. Uses a Rock Slide, which does not a lot of damage to either of my Pokemon, but a fair amount. We both get busted by a Sandstorm. And then my Talonflame uses Fly, just to dodge it from the Water Pulse, because I didn't want to have to worry about that Sleep Powder miss. I used Dig with my Garchomp, and both of their attacks missed because, well, first I used Sleep Powder on the Blastoise, and the Blastoise, it hits this time, and the Blastoise is asleep. And Tyranitar uses Dark Pulse, but Garchomp avoids it. The Sandstorm subsides, and my Talonflame hits his Blastoise with the Fly. Doesn't kill it though, and my Garchomp uses Dig on the Mega Tyranitar and kills it, which is very good. It's a critical hit. Don't know if I needed it, but it was very nice to have anyways. This Blastoise falls asleep. I used Solar Beam first, and I could have killed his Blastoise, probably with Brave Bird, but I decided to use Flame Charge instead, because I really wanted to kill it with Solar Beam, just because I wanted to. Use Crying, that didn't do anything. Blastoise wakes up, Water Pulse, and kills my Talonflame, which is kind of sad, but, you know, I could have killed him, but I just really wanted to hit him with Solar Beam. So, I knew Flame Charge wasn't going to kill him, so I had my Solar Beam, and I killed him with that. And I won with 2 Pokemon left. So yeah, that was the end of that battle. And yeah, so I wanted to say, yeah, like, so I'm not gonna put an intro on these, and I'll probably upload these in like the middle of the week or something, and so I don't even know if I'm gonna upload this as the first video or not. It might be the last. I might just upload them in order. And yeah, so this is probably it was a really fun battle. I had a lot of fun doing it and battling with this guy. It was very fun. Like, this is the kind of battles that I like to have, because when we're like evenly matched, it really just depends on who you send out first, because who you send out first can really decide the battle. Because if you send out somebody who's not going to be very effective against like the Pokemon that he sends out, you're gonna have a bad time. But luckily he didn't just chicken out and forfeit like some people do. But he pulled through, and I'm very happy. And I really like that battle because it was very fun. Even though I lost some Pokemon, it was kind of like evenly matched. But in the end, I had some super effective Pokemon against his, which were very nice. Yeah, so that's about gonna do it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I guess I will see you all next time.